Hey, welcome back. This is the time-lapse narration behind the scenes for an obstacle course I built. I literally just finished editing the video part, so I also just finished the cafe time-lapse. I just exported that and uploaded it to YouTube. So that's definitely live by now because I plan on that being the first time-lapse released. And the waveform looks weird. Wait, I can't believe there's so much background noise. Like, nothing's running. I don't hear anything. That's weird. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. If I come across anything that's interesting, I'll talk about it a bit, but for the most part, I'll just run through it as fast as I can, because I don't know how long I'll be able to record. Alrighty. Obstacle course. I didn't warm up my voice. Every time I say I need to warm up my voice, I never do. Obstacle courses have always been a decently large part of Roblox. The simplicity of the gameplay combined with the colorful environment are enough to draw a large crowd. So when someone asked me to make one, I was more than ready. It was incredibly easy to start this project. Since I had already created a checkpoint system in the past, I copied and pasted it into this game as well. I also borrowed many other ideas and assets from my past games. Yeah, I just made another obstacle course called Super Easter Obstacle Course or something. And that was I put that up Easter, obviously. That was up for the Easter weekend, and I basically just copied all of the framework from that game and pasted it into this one. Those are the advantages of having created games in the past. You can just steal from yourself. The client had asked me to build 100 stages, which sounded simple enough at the time. 100 was the same length as I normally built, but I was used to having lots of time to work and experiment with ideas. However, due to time constraints, I had to simultaneously come up with the obstacle ideas and build another obstacle at the same time. This resulted in a few of the obstacles being less than inventive. I haven't really shown myself programming much in the other time-lapse videos, and that... Oh, gosh. My dog's gone outside. Alright. I haven't really shown myself programming much in the other time-lapse videos, and that's mainly because it's kind of boring to look at. The majority of the code used for this game was done beforehand, but you can still... The majority of the code used for this game was done beforehand, but you can still clearly see the... But you can still clearly see the points where I'm typing. I decided that rather than coloring the obstacles as I made them, it would be easier to build all of them and write some code to color them. I decided that rather than coloring the obstacles as I made them, it would be easier to build all of them and write some code to color them all for me. No. It would be easier to build all of them and write some code to color them all at once. For that reason, for the duration of this time lapse, the majority of the blocks will appear gray. The red blocks are the kill bricks. If your player touches them, you die. Simple enough, really. Then there are also white bricks, which act as checkpoint pads to save your progress. You can see me testing the stages quite a bit. Testing is by far the most important aspect of an obstacle course, because it's often hard to gauge how hard an obstacle will be without actually playing it yourself. There's one specific type of obstacle that is completely absent from this game and all of my other obstacle courses, There's one specific type of obstacle that is completely absent from this game and all of my other obstacle courses, and that's the choose a door concept. Basically, there would be a row of doors, and one would let you go through, and the others would kill you. You would have to try many times to get it right. I dislike any obstacles that rely on pure luck to win, so I tend not to put those in. By now, you've probably noticed the little timer in the bottom right corner. I use that to track the total amount of time I've spent in Roblox Studio. And yes, I have accumulated over 900 hours of development. If that's not If that's not dedication, then I don't know what it is. If that's not having a life, then I don't know what it is. Also, I'm pretty sure it's over, like, 920 hours by now. I don't know. This next part was actually recorded on a laptop because I was out of town for the week, but still had to get work done. It was an absolute pain to use the trackpad, but I made it work. Still, I was very happy to get back to my computer at home. These strange-looking 3 stages are actually some kind of bounce pad that flings the player into the sky, and then the player has to try and land on the checkpoint. I only used them because I was running out of ideas. After creating a nice celebratory sign at the end, I was finished. That's the end of this time lapse. There's certainly nothing super special about this game, but it's a decent example of what I do on a normal basis. The total build time was about 3 hours, not including testing, and was made over the course of a couple of weeks. Hey, thanks for watching! I doubt there will be any more of these time-lapse videos for a while because I recorded all 4 of these videos in a batch over the course of a couple of months. If you want more, tell me in the comments. Speaking of the comments, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly comment to give me some of that helpful feedback. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next Friday. Ugh. I did that entire last paragraph in one breath. Alright. Well, that was actually probably the shortest recording session I've ever done. That's been like 7 minutes. Also, I'm considering doing a vlog style thing. Like I wouldn't be able to show my face obviously, but I could like do a normal vlog and then censor out my face before I upload it. If you think that'd be cool to see, then yeah, just tell me in these comments. I'm gonna do the outro for this one too. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment for feedback, and I'll see you next Friday. Well, I'll see you next time there's a behind the scenes video. It's not actually next Friday.